सतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय.
Hello everyone, this is Mahendra. In this video we are going to discuss about adjacent angles and linear pair angles. What is that? Adjacent angles and linear pair angles. Right. So we know that two rays makes an angle, isn't it? Yeah. So this is a ray and this is one more ray. These two rays makes an angle here. Okay. It is a anti-clockwise direction. If it is a clockwise direction, these two rays makes an angle, or these two rays also makes here one angle here. Okay, right. So what is the meaning of adjacent angles? Okay, remember the pair of angles which is said to be adjacent angles, they must have common vertex, common ray or common arm, then they are called adjacent angles. You will get that? Right. The pair of angles, which are having common vertex and common arm or ray, and the common arm either side is one more ray is there here, and non-common arm lie on either side of the common arm. What is the meaning of this? Common arm. Then the pair of angles called as adjacent angles. Okay, right. What is the definition? The pair of angles which are having common vertex, common arm or common ray, and non-common arm lie on either side of the common arm, then the pair of angles are called as adjacent angles. Yeah, look at here. Suppose, look at here. This is a ray and this is one more ray and this is also another ray, right? So what is our definition? They must have, look at here, this is the consider angle 1 and this is angle 2. Okay, so I am saying here 1 and 2, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. I am saying they are adjacent angles. Okay, so what is the condition is to satisfy? Common vertex. Yes, angle 1 and angle 2 having the common vertex. This is the vertex, common vertex, and the common arm and common ray. They must have common arm here. Yeah, this is the common ray 2. This both the angle 1 and angle 2, isn't it? Yeah, this is the common ray 2, this angle 1 and angle 2. This angle, I mean this this ray is made the angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, right. So non-common arm lie on either side of the common arm. This is the non-common arm and this is also non-common arm. These two non-common arms lie on either side. Okay, this is the common arm. These two arms are non-common arms lie on the either sides. Okay, right. That is why this is satisfies these three conditions. That is why angle 1 and angle 2 are called adjacent angles. Okay, let us see here. I am going to give you some diagrams here. Yeah, this is the angle 30, this is angle 20. Okay, these two angles are 20 degrees and 30 degrees are the adjacent angles here, isn't it? Are they adjacent? Yes, they are adjacent angle because they are having the common ray and common vertex and the non-common arms. This is the non-common arm and this is the non-common arm or non-common ray having the either sides. Okay, right. And next, one more example. So this is a, yeah, this is the 60 degrees and this is a 120 degrees. From here to here it is 120 degrees. Okay, or else consider this is also 70 degrees. Okay, yeah, this is 60 degrees angle and this one is 70 degrees angle. Yeah, this 70 degrees and 60 degrees are here adjacent angles. Did you get this? Yeah, this is the common ray and this is the common vertex and these two are non-common rays are on either side of the common ray. Okay, is it clear? Right. Next, coming to linear pair. Yeah, linear pair. So remember one thing, the linear pair angles first adjacent angles. Okay, they are adjacent angles first. Okay, it means all the linear pair angles, are adjacent angles, but all the adjacent angles need not be linear pair angles. Remember this thing. This is a property, or you can consider this note also. All the linear pair angles are adjacent angles, but all the adjacent angles need not be linear pair angles. Yeah, why? We shall see here. Now look at here. Linear pair angles is nothing but if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the adjacent angles are called linear pair angles. Is it clear? Yeah. If the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees, then that adjacent angles is called linear pair angles. Is it clear now? Yeah. Are you clear with this statement now? Right. Suppose look at here. Yeah, I'll give you a diagram here. Yeah, here it is 20 degrees, here it is 30 degrees. Yeah. Are they adjacent angles? Yes, 20 degrees and 30 degrees are adjacent angles, but they are not linear pair angles. Are you agree with that? Yes, because if you sum these, what is the sum of these two angles? It is 50 degrees only. Okay, what is the condition to be linear pair? The sum of the linear pair adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then they are called linear pair. Okay, so this is not a linear pair, this is these are the adjacent angles only. Suppose look at here. Yeah, this is a ray, sorry, this is a line. Yeah, this is a ray, this is the vertex. Okay, so here it is a one ray and another ray, this is third ray. This is the common ray to both these non-common rays. Okay, so here it is angle formed, it is considered 80 degrees or 70 maybe. Yeah, this is the 110 degrees. Okay, what is the sum of these two angles? 110 degrees plus 70, that is nothing but 180 degrees. Are you clear with this? Yeah, that is why I am calling these linear pair angles. Okay, yeah, 110 degrees comma 70 degrees are here 110 degrees comma 70 degrees are here linear pair. When do we say they are linear? If the sum of the two angles is 180 degrees, then they are called linear pair angles. Yeah, okay. Are the 110 comma 70 adjacent angles here? Yes, obviously they are adjacent angles because they are having the common ray, okay, and common vertex, and these two are non-common arm are lying either side of the common arm. Okay, the condition is satisfied. So that is why they are called adjacent angles as well as linear pair. Yeah, what is the condition I am giving here? All the linear pair angles are adjacent angles, but all the adjacent angles need not be linear pair angles. Are you clear with this now? Right, look at here. So these are the adjacent angles but not linear pair. Here it is, they are linear pair as well as adjacent. First of all, they are adjacent. The sum of these two angles is 180 degrees. That is why we may call that linear pair also. Okay, are you clear with this? Right. Yeah, next we shall discuss about linear pair axiom. Yeah, this is the given axiom here. If a ray stands on a straight line, then the sum of the two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degrees. What is the meaning of that? Now look at here. Suppose a ray stands, it means on a straight line. So this is a straight line, okay, and this is one more straight line, and this is one more straight line. I'm taking a straight line here. A ray stands on a straight line. Suppose this is a ray, it is standing on the straight line, and this is one more ray, this is also on the straight line, and this is a ray, it is standing on the straight line, and this is also ray, it is standing on the straight line. Okay, right. So then the sum of the two adjacent angles, yeah, suppose this ray stands on this straight line, it makes two angles here. Yeah, this is one angle, one more angle, 1 2. Is it clear? And suppose here it is angle 3, angle 4, it is 3 and it is 4, here it is 5 and it is 6. Suppose if you take here it is 7, here it is 8, and here it is 9, and this is 10 angle. Okay, 10th angle, right? Is it clear? So if a ray stands on a straight line, then the sum of the two adjacent angles so formed is 180 degrees. So this ray stands on a straight line and this ray makes two angles 1 and 2 here. This angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degrees because it is a straight line, and we call it as 1 and 2 are adjacent angles first, then after 1 and 2 linear pair angles. Is it clear? Okay, that is what this linear pair axiom says here. Okay, so if the angle 1 and angle 2 are is equal, sum of this 1 and 2 is equals to 180 degrees. Is it clear? Similarly, angle 3 plus angle 4 is also 180 degrees. When it is, yeah, if a ray stands on a straight line. Okay, are you clear with this? Right. So similarly here it is also angle 5 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degrees. They are adjacent angles as well as they are linear pair, and this is a straight line, and this is one more ray here. Angle 7 plus angle 8 is equals to 180 degrees. Are you clear with this? Next, and angle 9 plus angle 10 is also 180 degrees. Here it is. Okay, this is a straight line. This we call it as straight line angle, straight angle actually. Okay, so angle 9 plus angle 10 180 degrees, that is called straight angle. Okay, are you clear with this? And here it is 9 and 10, 5 and 6, this 9 and 10, and here it is 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 are adjacent angles first, and they are called linear pair also because the sum of the two angles is 180 degrees we have here. Okay, right, this is the linear pair axiom. Okay, right, look at the converse of this statement. Converse means reverse. Okay, right, what is the converse? If the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. What is the meaning of this? Yeah, I'm going to give the clear explanation here. So I'm going to erase all these things here. As well as I'm erasing this. Right. So if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, right? Suppose, yeah, here it is angle. Yeah, angle 1, angle 2. Okay, right. And okay, right. And take one more diagram here. Yeah, angle 3, angle 4, and one more diagram, angle 5, angle 6. Look at here in this diagram. If the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, yeah, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to, we know that it is 180 degrees, okay. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degrees, right? So the non-common arm, what is the meaning of non-common arm? Here this and these are non-common arms here, okay, right, of the angles form a line. These two non-common arms form a line here. Look at here, it is a straight line, isn't it? Right, this is a straight line. It means these two non-common arms makes a straight line here, isn't it? That is the statement of this converse, okay. That here it is also same. This is a common arm, these two are non-common arms. So these two non-common arms make a straight line here, isn't it? Same here it is also. These two non-common arms make a straight line. When? If the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees, the non-common arms makes a straight line. That is what the statement here given, okay. Is it clear? Are you clear with this? Right. Okay. Write down.